Hello everyone, good day and welcome to iProLogic.com and the iProLogic group of companies. So we're going to give you guys a demonstration. Again, we're very transparent about how we do things, and this is a setup or strategy system, however you want to call it, that we have found to be very productive. Over the recent weeks and days, we've tested this, and time over and over again, it has continued to generate hundreds of dollars per hour. And again, bankroll, money management, and discipline is going to play a very important role. For those of you with a smaller bankroll, of course, you can do this. You'll make a little bit less. But for the people who have a decent bankroll, when I say decent bankroll, let's say you have 1,000 units or 500 units or more, I think there's no way, or I shouldn't say there is no way, but you should not have a problem making at least $200, $300, $400 an hour doing this with whatever the chip value is based on your bankroll. So I'm going to jump right into this, and it's something that we haven't really put out, but you're going to be quite surprised at how quickly the profits will be generated using this setup. Okay, and it's using the Matrix Super Pro with the Smart 23 mode. So without further ado, let's jump right in and I'll show you the setup. Okay, so as you can see, we're using the Matrix Super Pro, and there's different modes, obviously X Sequence, Smart 23, and MX5. In this demonstration, we're going to use Smart 23. We're going to set it at one loss in a row, or just one loss. You will add one, and our starting bet is 1 unit. Now, for you, those of you who are using $1, that's fine. Or 1 unit. Let's consider this 1 unit at whatever that base amount is, whether it's 25 cents or 50 cents or $1 or $5. In this demonstration, we're going to be using $5 chips. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can actually turn $100 in a very short period of time by using this. Now, whatever the value is that it says here, which is going to be 1 when you start, that's what you're going to play. But in this case, we're not going to use the exact number. We're going to use the dozens of that number. And we're going to play until we win. So once you've won is when you will reset. And I strongly suggest once you've made $20 or $50, you do a total full reset of the app and you come back in. But remember to stay with the betting amounts until you have cleared that profit, okay, or your previous profit. So let's start a clock, and we'll show you exactly how this is all set up. Okay, you're going to need 7 numbers. As you can see, I have a $1,000 bankroll. You're going to need 7 numbers being input before you can actually get the output. So in this case, it's 36, 11, 31, 15, 25, 4, and 23. Okay, so you've got 34. It says 1 unit. Now remember something, you're using Smart 23. Okay, so let's pull up a sort of a notepad and track the progress of what we're doing. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in $1,000 and we're going to set the time. Okay, as you can see, 1:11 p.m. Now, we're using $5 chips. So, the obvious thing to do is you're going to be using the block or the dozen of where that $5 chip is. Now, let's reiterate again. 34 happens to be in the third dozen. So, we're going to obviously bet 5 units on the third dozen. Okay, as you can see, we're $10 ahead. Now, in this case, we're going to put this in. 31, it was a win. Even though it says 2, you've won. You're ahead by 10. So we're going to reset. And 12 happens to be in the first dozen. Okay, I don't know where it's going to go, but again, we're expecting that you're going to have misses. Okay, well, we're $20 ahead now. You're going to have misses, so what? Just continue going. But you don't have to keep putting up this amount until you miss. Okay, and this is, again, repeat, $5 bet. Okay, you had the miss. It doesn't matter how many times you miss. You're going to catch up. Now it says 2 units, and it's 36. So 36 is going to be here. Okay, missed again. No problem. Remember, we were at 1020 at that time, right? Now it says 3 units. Again, if you have a decent bankroll, forget it, you're going to kill it. And you're going to make that 100 in no time. It says 10 and 4 units. Okay. Good, good. We're at 5 units now. I mean, I just want everybody to see that in a perfect world, yeah, when we hit the first 3, we were at 1020, and I said to reset. You should have, and you could have. I'm going straight for the 50. That's what I'm trying to get to. 1050, and then I will reset. Okay, the app completely. Okay, I'm back at 1020. You can reset. That's up to you. In this case, I will, because I'm not down from that 1020 that I was at, because I'm keeping track, I'm going to reset. It says 5 here. You have to remember to what position you were when when you had your last hit. Where did you start? You were at 1020. Okay, this is 7, so it's saying 2 here. And 10. I mean, everybody wants to get rich fast. This is not how it works. It's about staying the course, following the strategy, following the system, and making your money. Okay, we're at 1035. So, of course, I can reset, excuse me, when I put this in. 25. Okay, remember we were at 1035 when we did this, okay? 34. So it says 2 units in the first block. There we go. I'm at 1050. If you want to look at the time, here's your time. I've made $50 profit in a matter of 3 minutes. Plus 50. Believe me, that's very good money in 3 minutes. Now, excuse me, if I wanted to, what I can do is reset the app. I come back in, or I reset the app and say, okay, let's go back 7 numbers. 1, 23, 7, 10, 32, 34, and 11. And it says 1 unit on 21. So now we're going to start off. We're at 1050. Okay, and let's look at the time. Okay, so we're going to put 5 units right here in the middle block. I'm just going to go for my 100. I said you should not have a problem making $100 an hour. So you see, we're at 1060. So that's our baseline. We have to remember what that is. Okay. Now you hit reset here because we hit there. Okay. So it's 5 here. Our baseline was 1060, and that's what you have to base it on. All right. Went from. Okay. So now it's 1070. That's our baseline. Okay. Hit reset, and it's 2 here. All right. 21. Now it says 2 units on the third block. We're at 1085. That's our baseline. Okay. Now we're going to have 1 unit. We're at 1095. Okay. This is going to be a reset. Actually, it's the same place. We're going to back. Okay, had a miss. 34. Says 2 units here. Okay, well, nothing happened there. Now it's 3 units on 26. There we go. We're at 1110. It's over. Okay, let's look at the time. Equals. Do you see a pattern here? 2 minutes we've made plus $60. So in a matter of a total of 5 minutes, we've made a total of $110 profit. Okay, now again, we're using $5 base bets, but you have the bankroll to do it. Just tells you something. If you made $100, $110 in 5 minutes, what do you think you're going to make in an hour? Of course, you're going to make over $200-300 an hour. And if you play 3 hours a day, you're talking about, a $9,000 a month income for a total time of maybe 1 hour play a day or less. So folks, please, this is a very good setup and a good strategy. You just continue to do what this says, even when you have misses. Continue to do it, but remember where your base was. So in this case, it was 110. If you happen to have a rough patch, you will continue to do and bet what this amount says until you get that 110 back. Up to 110, you can reset and continue going. But every time you have a hit and you are ahead, you hit reset. Once you've made 50 or more, reset the entire app. It's that simple. All right, check this out, www.iProLogic.com, and you can access all of this through that website. You want the Matrix Super Pro, okay, and you have access to all 3 or 4 programs that we have there. Thank you for taking the time to look at this video. Go out there and make the money you truly desire. Good luck, and please, you all have a safe and great day.